Hello friends, Jai Hind. So now today I'm going to talk about today I'm covering the topics of international organizations. So I covered a topic named NATO in the morning. Then I covered a topic which is namely yeah, I'm not recalling its name. Yeah, NATO only. Then after now I'm going to start the topic of saarc. So as we all know that through its name it is clear that it is a you know, it stands for South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, and it was established in 1985 when the foreign ministers of these countries met in Sri Lanka. So its first summit was held in Sri Lanka in the year of 1985. And talking more about this organization, so it is an organization of South Asia, countries of South Asia, and the countries are Maldives, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. So these countries are comes under the South Asia. So these countries are the member of SAARC, and it is headquartered in Kathmandu, Nepal. And talking about the newest member of SAARC is Afghanistan, which joined this grouping in 2007. And then after, let's talk about the area of cooperation of SAARC. So there are various areas of cooperation in SAARC, like South Asian SAARC countries cooperate with each other in the in the area of science and technology, tourism, people to people connection, and science and technology, and pollution, climate change, food production, and you know uh, trade, and making relations with each other, bring establishing peace and prosperity in the region, as well as solve each other's issues peacefully, and solve their disputes peacefully through diplomacy and dialogues, as well as helping each others in natural disasters, and in storm or in flood. And also so these are the area of cooperation of SAARC, and countries of SAARC also cooperating with each other in the green energy, like in solar energy, and you know and also they are working many things to dealing with other upcoming challenges. So whether it is a storm or tsunami in the from the Indian Ocean. So these are the area of cooperation. Now let's talk about the you know how India can use it for its benefit. So first of all, first benefit, it provide a stage for India to show its leadership, to lead this organization, to lead this grouping. So from there India can be a leader. Second, by taking the extra responsibility in SAARC, India can make good relations, good and prosperous relations with these countries, uh, such as India can give them loan on credit, and India can also you know, uh, develop infrastructural, start in infrastructural projects in these countries, as well as India can develop bridges, as well as electric power plant, or dams over there, so that these countries are can be dependent on India, so that these countries cannot involved in the trade diplomacy of China. These countries cannot be part of debt trap diplomacy, as well as these countries you know can get uh, can believe in India's leadership, or Indian policies, as well as through these countries, uh, yeah one more important things which India can get from here, that like we are very aspired to be the permanent member of UN. So in the case of voting, if India will make good relationship with these countries, so these countries are going to help India to get permanent seat in UNSC, because each vote will be very important for India at that time. So since now India should make close and prosperous relationship with these countries, as well as we all know that if your neighbors are happy, if your neighbors are prosperous, so you grow with very rapidly. Suppose India, suppose, yeah, we can take the example of US. How US is growing drastically or rapidly, because its neighbor are there is no border dispute between USA, Mexico and Canada. Each country's people can go USA without any visas or any passport. They can work there, they can come their home at night. So these type of relationship have been established between these countries. So that is why they are growing rapidly, because they don't have to deploy their soldiers on the border. So they don't need to expend more money on the security, like buying weapons or helicopters or tanks or etc. So if these things, if these budgets will be saved, then USA will use its these budgets on other areas, like in education or in science and technology, space. So drastically that country will grow rapidly. So India should also maintain or acquire these policies of US. So these are the things which India can take from this grouping. Now let's talk about the challenges which are being faced in this grouping. Like we all know that Pakistan is also the member of SAARC. So and the bilateral relations between two countries are not that much good. So whenever India try to initiate any good uh, policies or steps to bring peace and prosperity, and to improve the sustainable development, to improve the quality of life of the people of South Asia, then uh, you know Pakistan opposes its policies, because Pakistan don't want that India be the India become the leader of SAARC, or India can lead South Asia. So that is why this is the challenges in this grouping. So in the way forward, I would say that first of all, India and Pakistan should normalize, or should solve their border dispute through dialogue and diplomacy, as well as India should also help Pakistan to come out of the uh, China's debt trap diplomacy, as well as to maintain good relationship with Pakistan at the border. Uh, yeah, and they should solve their dispute of Kashmir through diplomacy and dialogue. And after that, if these challenges will be solved, then definitely the South Asia, or SAARC grouping is going to grow rapidly. So this is my opinion about SAARC. Thank you and Jim.